Hey guys, so this video is about how in the Word of God we need to have information on what God's creation needs to eat. So I realized yesterday that I don't know what pigs eat. And so I believe that we need a book that can give you information on basic animals and what they eat. I don't think we need to make it complicated of all the animals. We can try, but I was wondering how this book was going to be as big as the Bible and how it was going to have that look of a word of God being big. Because if it's a little book that it's not that cool. I want it to be a big book like the Bible. And one way we can fill the pages is to have information about animals and what they eat. So, we can try to include every single animal and basics on what to feed them. It's going to be a learning experience, I feel for anyone that does this, because it's a part of getting close to God is learning about the animals and how to feed them. Oh my gosh, I had a bunny for 4 years, Jack, and I didn't find out till now after he's gone that bunnies out here like the bird seed I lay out. It's a specific bird seed with all these different, I'll run and get it, hold on. Because, I say bird seed, and there's so many kinds of bird seed, like sunflower seeds. No, rabbits don't like the sunflower seeds, I don't think. It was this. Well, and you see these little things? They're called, so there's millet, sunflower seed, safflower seed, grain products, peanuts, mixed feed nuts, dry papaya. I think it's millet. The little balls. But I laid this out for the geese and ducks, and a rabbit was coming to eat this. And when I had Jack, I know he loved baby kale. There's a huge difference between baby kale and kale. Okay, I don't like kale, but I like baby kale. And Jack loved baby kale, more than anything. And he loved carrots. He liked hay. And, the rabbit food, but the rabbit food was a weird thing for him because he would attack it when I would bring it out. When animals are kept inside, they start to get so miserable from being cut off from everything, the other animals in nature, that food becomes, and the moment they see it, they run to it and they need it because it gets them out of pain. Certain foods I would buy him were so addictive to him. He would get, it's almost like he would be, I would start pouring in the bowl and be angrily attack it. And it was too addictive for him. So, but this I know wouldn't be that addictive food. But obviously the solution is to let them be outside. Then you could feed them this, whatever this food is, and they wouldn't, you lay it out and they wouldn't attack it anymore, and they wouldn't be desperate for it because they have the grass, the rocks, the different plants, and it gives them their senses filled, and they don't need something to get them out of pain so much. But so it's so crazy. This is why we need a word of God about all these animals, because I would have loved to know that Jack liked this. I just didn't figure it out until I saw rabbits eating it outside. So this is information we can collect. I firmly believe we can do this. I don't know I don't know when it's gonna happen. But the thing about a word of God is I don't think it's ever gonna change. information about God's creation it's a thing. Like, when the next one I need to make is about ghosts and the laws about what causes ghosts to stick around in the realms, and how the biggest disrespect to God is that people are saying the mainstream message is that ghosts aren't real. That's horrible. It's a horrible thing to say, because I'm gonna talk about the ghosts in my next video. But so this section is just about the different foods and basic information on like what a rabbit likes, what a goose likes. I still don't know what, geese like the bird seed, and they love bread, but it's not good for them. So I feel like the good thing about bread is that you can tear off a piece and throw it to them. It makes them come to you. Like with this, can you take it out and throw it? No, it goes into the seeds. They get lost. They can barely eat it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't throw bird seed to geese and ducks. Bread, you can take off a little piece and throw it. They come and get it. They love it. So there could be a food made for geese that's like bread, and it's not bad for them. And it could maybe be comprised of seed. Like, I try to buy 12 grain seeded bread so that it has seeds and grains in it, but it's, mostly bread. It's not mostly seeds. So there could be a food that is mostly seeds, and when you can tear off a piece and throw it to the geese. They love bread. They love getting food more than anything. It's like their favorite thing. So this stuff is not going to change. It's just a matter of collecting the information and putting it in a book. And I think just to not make it complicated, start off with basic animals you see in the wild and what they need as food to feed them. And we need it for insects as well. So this is going to be a huge section of this book. I don't know how many pages, but maybe not that many pages. Well, no, like, if we really try to come up with all the animals and insects and what they eat, I think it's a lot of pages. But anyway, so that's the next section of the Word of God, is different animals and different insects and information on what to feed them. Because it's caused me problems today. The fact that I didn't have the real information on what to feed animals. And I can't go to the pet store and get food for geese. Like, there's no seeded loaf of whatever I can buy for geese. Like, I have an idea of what I want to give them, but it doesn't exist. So I just hope to make these things exist and hope to have a better universe, because the thing that connects us to God is spending time with these animals.